Hi, this is Shaman Weaver Sheila Baker, and it's summertime in the Pacific Northwest. It's July, so I decided to do this outside. And since it's July, I'm going to look at the sevens. Every month I've been looking at the number of the month. So July is the 7th month, and so we're going to do sevens. So I'm going to start with the Seven of Swords. And what we have here is someone who's sneaking away. They want to get found out, though. Look at these swords back here that have been left in the ground. And so I would say if you're going to sign a contract this month, pay attention to the small print. And if you are, if you've got anything that you haven't disclosed to yourself, because sometimes this card comes up when we are having some truth saying for ourselves. So if there's anything that you've been hiding from yourself, maybe this is the month to shine some light on that and to bring it out into the open for yourself. So good luck with that one. And I'm going to look next at the Seven of Pentacles. And so what we have here, I'm going to hold it up close. We see that there's one pentacle already harvested off the vine. The other ones are waiting. And so this is a person, like all of us, who've been tending to things in a good way. Not all of them are ready just yet, and you might notice that if you go out in your garden, maybe the carrots aren't quite ready, or the strawberries or something. So we're going to need to tend just a little bit longer. This is the practical world, pentagrams, money, property, tangible things. So if you've been looking for a job, maybe this is the month that you find one. If you've been wanting to move from one career, one path to another, perhaps this is the time to start looking at doing that. Kids are getting thoughtful about going off to college, and I don't know, but I've also already heard some going back to school sales. So that's just a sign of the times. We want to be prepared. And this is the Seven of Wands. And here we see someone that is got a strident path. They're straddling. That's the word I was looking for. They're straddling here, a little river, emotions. They've been through a lot. The wands are passion and fire and drive, and they are a connection to the divine. So this person has been through a lot. We're not sure, and they've risen above it. We're not sure if they want to jump back into the fray or if they're going to stand their ground. So maybe there's something that you've been thinking about for a while or been actualizing, and you've risen above it. This is the time to be contemplative, to think about whether you want to jump back in or whether you're content with being above all of that. So that's the Seven of Wands. And here comes the Seven of Cups. Cups are water, they are emotions, they're fluidity, and here we have cups that are filled to overflowing, and this person here is a shadow. Sometimes when you see this card, it's because there's some indecision. No decision has been made yet. You haven't come to terms with it. Maybe what's happening here is you are using the Seven of Swords, and you haven't let go of all of the stinking thinking. Maybe it's time for you to let go of some things, have some beliefs that maybe aren't really serving you that you can let go of. That will help with this emotional decision. However, the crux about this particular card is that it's all an illusion, so it's okay to go ahead and choose one. So the final card that I'm going to show you, and see, I'm in a neighborhood and they're out walking. Isn't it beautiful? It's after sunset, and people are still out wandering around in their neighborhoods. How beautiful is that? So the charioteer, out wandering around in the neighborhood, but he can't. And the reason that he can't is because the two beings that would carry him forward they're not looking in the same direction. They haven't resolved the conflict. And I'll put it up close again. And he doesn't have any reins at all. So he can't move them forward even if they were to resolve their conflict. He's also guided by his emotions, and we can see that up here with the little moons there whispering into his ear. So this is a card that says, once again, like all of the rest of them, there's really not much movement happening. We can see that this person here is astride and above, but we're not really sure if they're going to jump back in. We're not really sure that this person here is going to make that decision, choose an illusion and live into that. We're not certain that this person here is going to use thoughtfulness and be smart about the decisions. And here, we don't know whether this person will leave the pentacles in the ground or whether they won't. So this is a month that it's useful for us to think about where do we want to go? What can we put into action, and how are we going to do it? So this is Shaman Weaver Sheila Baker, and I'm at East West on Thursdays, shamanweaver.com, and thanks so much for tuning in. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.